What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Octagon Jordan, here with the new microphone, here with the new swag, coming off the Packers game. Jordan Love absolutely dominated. Jordan Love! But we're here for one reason only, to talk about the GOAT, the best fighter in the world right now, Tommy Aspinall. Ooh, Tommy Aspinall. Yeah, that's right, Tommy Aspinall, best fighter in the world right now, uncrowned champ. He had an interview. He talked some shit. I want to dive into it. I want to dissect it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Octay, baby, spitting up in this hoe. America up in this hoe.
But is it all coming? Is it? Can you tell me this? Are you happy with what has been laid out in front of you? Because you don't have to be a rocket scientist. And Dana has said it himself. Fight happens November 16th. You're the backup fighter, and he wants the winner to fight you. This is what he has said, and it's right there. There's no.
That's what old Baldy said. Has he, Ariel? Okay. Yeah. Has he said this explicitly? I know he said it with Kevin Iole, I believe. He said it at a press conference. Somebody asked him. But it's always this, kind of like, oh, yeah, I'm not sure. If Stipe wins, he's definitely retiring. Yeah, no, I know 100%. Even though Stipe tweeted, 9 months ago, 10 months ago to Tom Aspinall, hey, Tom, let me get through Jon Jones first. I've never ducked you. I've never turned you down. Stipe tweeted that. We'll see what happens after November 16th. We'll see what happens, Tom. Call my manager. Now Dana's like, Stipe's definitely retiring 100% if he wins. So what? Stipe's just lying on Twitter now? He's just making shit up? Oh, after I get through Jon Jones, have your people call my people. We'll figure this out, Tom. I've never ducked you. That's what Stipe said. And then when he talks about Jon Jones, Dana White that is, when he talks about Jon Jones, he's like, well, I think that competitive fire in Jon Jones, fucking old Johnny Bones, dude, slapping spray paint out of fucking kids' hands, this guy shooting guns, bro, hanging out with the police, acting like a fake cop and then driving around drunk and hitting people and running away and doing cocaine. This motherfucker, Jon Jones, oh, my, I think he takes it, man. I think he's the competitive fire still there. Yet, everything we're seeing from Jon Jones is him. I think this is it, man. This is done. Hasn't said Aspinall's name once. Refused to face off with him when Aspinall came to his, photo op. Didn't want to face off. Doesn't tweet back. Doesn't say, yeah, I'll fight you after I get through Stipe. He's just all ambiguous. I think we'll see how this goes. I can't look past Stipe. I can't look past this fight. I think that's it for me, What else do I have to prove, Do I have to win 15, 16, 17, 18 championships, Fucking hell. Everyone wants Tiger Woods to get one more. Everyone wants Tom Brady to come out of retirement and play for the fucking Seahawks. Everybody wants it. Shut up! Both guys are saying the complete opposite of what Dana White's telling us. What's going on? Promote Tom Aspinall. We're done with it.
No other option. Is this what you're hearing as well?
That's what's happening.
Great.
That's what's happening. And we got other options in place too.
Ooh.
In case, one guy wants to retire, one guy wants to continue, both guys want to retire, whatever. We've got all bases covered, luckily.
If both guys retire, are you then the champion? Obviously, right?
We'll find out, Ariel. It's all to be revealed.
Who the fuck would it be, Ariel? I know you said obviously, but who the fuck? What a stupid question. Stupid question. He's already the interim champion, Ariel. He defended the interim title 2 times. Won it against Pavlovich first round. KO. You're done. Fuck out of here. Scariest guy in the UFC. Some Russian killer. You're dead. Fuck off. Short notice, fly across the pond, you're beat. Curtis Blades, tough stylistic matchup. I already beat him once. Jon Jones was fucking convinced Curtis Blades was touching him, man. Oh, go back and look at the first fight. That 20 seconds of footage. Curtis Blades, rubbed his nose, sniffed his eyebrow, fucking clipped his cheek. It's going to be a tough one for old Tommy, boy. Old Tommy's going to have a rough night, a long night, ain't he, Bones? Well, you're fucking wrong again. Shut up. Obviously, What are you going to make him fight a third time? He's going to fight Cyril Gane for the undisputed? He's already a 2-time defending interim world champion. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Already stopped Volkov, stopped Pavlovich, stopped Blades, stopped Sergey Spivak, stopped Tybura, would stop Tuivasa, would stop Derek Lewis, would stop Ngannou, would fuck up Rene Ferreira, would destroy Stipe. Jon Jones, okay, 50-50, 60-40 Tom. Stupid question.
Okay.
It's all to be revealed.
What do you? Okay, obviously, I would imagine, knowing you being the competitor that you are, you want to fight the winner. You want to make this right. You want to rightfully become. Do you think there's a greater chance one guy wins and he fights you, as opposed to guy wins and doesn't fight you, and then you're then gifted the belt like Robert Whitaker was?
As California Attorney General, Kamala put criminals first. After a little...
That's what I would assume would happen. I think that Aspinall would be gifted the world champ. Not gifted. He's already defended it. It's not like he's like a Colby Covington, beat RDA, and then sat out for a year and a half. Obviously, you're not going to promote that person, you know? But he hasn't sat out. He took the initial fight on short notice against the Knockout King, knocked him out, and then defended it. So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You think that's what happens?
I think that's most likely. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one of the guys is going to come out, look absolutely fantastic, and think, yeah, I'm going to shut this guy up now. Everyone thinks I'm going to lose to Aspinall. I've got to shut him up. Maybe they're going to have a big ego thing, or maybe they're just going to take the money, take what they've done, and just retire. Who knows, man? We have no idea. Me, the UFC, the fans, nobody's got any idea, which is fantastic. That's great. Like, let's get this thing done. Let's get it sewn up, and let's get this division moving and put some big fights on.
Abso-fucking-lutely, Tom. Yeah, baby, that's what we do. Let's get this shite moving. Get them both the fuck out of here. Jon Jones has had one fight in 5 fucking years. One fight. One fucking fight. Stipe's had one win in 4 years. And we're waiting with bated breath for this fucking matchup. Great. Legends division. Get them out of here. Nick Diaz, Tony Ferguson, Jon Jones, Stipe. Legends division. Here you go. Neil Magny, Michael Chiesa. Goodbye. Old man belt. Legends belt. Legends fucking belt. What are we doing here? We're wasting a fucking star. A star right here. This guy can speak English. Powhatan. We can speak Shama. Wasting. Get them the fuck out of here. They've each won one fight in the last 5 years. Tom Aspinall's knocked out 10 people in the UFC in that time span. And we're still sitting here scratching our balls. Well, are you going to get fucking promoted to undisputed champion after you defended that shit twice on short notice and then redeemed your only loss? Are you going to have to fight Don? What's it going to be?
Would you be disappointed if it goes down that way? You don't get to fight the winner, and you're just the undisputed champion because that guy walked away.
I would like to fight one of them, of course, but I don't get emotionally attached to business, really. Like, there's stuff that I would rather happen, of course, but I try and emotionally detach myself from business as much as I can. And to me, fighting is the way I make my living. Fighting is the way I feed my family, and I don't think you can get emotional to that. Like, there's some things I prefer than others, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm here to be the best in the world. I'm here to fight everybody and anybody that they want me to, and I will continue to do that.
Who do you think is going to win, and who do you want to win? Oh, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes.
Did we got him?
Where's the audio gone? What's going on?
Do you not hear me? Hello, hello?
Tom. Can you hear me, Tom? Can you hear me calling? We need you, Tom.
Frank, we good? Oh, did we lose him?
Frank.
Is my audio still there?
Blurry, mysterious fuck. Get together,
My
man.
screen is too bright. I
Yeah,
see.
I got you.
Fucking
I got you.
scrub.
You there? You hear me?
Yeah, the Frank, mysterious Frank shtick It's dead, okay? It was funny at first. Blurred him out of every fucking photo. It's dead. Okay?
Hey, Tom?
I've got you.
Oh,
Sorry,
weird.
I don't know what happened then. It just went off.
Weird. Well, we'll only leave you a couple more minutes because I know it's late over there. But can I just ask, who do you think is going to win and who do you want to win?
Jon and Stipe?
Yeah.
Obviously, John.
I would say I would edge towards Jon, of course.
Obviously, fucking John, dude. Another dumbass question. And I'm not even trying. I didn't come on here to rag on Ariel here. I didn't even. This is my first time watching this, to be honest. I didn't watch this. What? Obviously, Stipe's 42 and has been beaten coming off a KO loss. Jon Jones is basically undefeated. Greatest of all time, the GOAT, 37. What a stupid fucking question, man.
Just because he's younger and he's a little bit fresher than Stipe. Like Stipe, let's be honest, we don't really know where he's at. He's definitely the best heavyweight of all time, but he's also like 42 years old, 43 years old. In last fight, he got knocked out, which was like 3 or 4 years ago now. We have no idea what he's going to look like. I have no idea. Whereas Jon, even though he's been pretty inactive, he has fought recently, and he looked pretty good in the fight. So I would give the edge to Jon, but it is heavyweight MMA. You absolutely never know, and that's why this sport is so damn exciting. So I would say probably 60-40 to Jon, yeah.
Did you see when he did that interview recently saying, this could be my last one? Do you think he's just messing around? He's just trying to rile you up, or do you believe him?
I have no idea. The guys are seems a little bit weird to me. I don't know.
He's a little bit weird to all of us, brother. Especially MMA Guru. He's gay. I think he is kind of gay, actually, after watching Guru's videos. I thought Guru was just, puffing smoke up our ass, but he had a lot of, valid clips, let's just say. And, it kind of turned my opinion. So I do think he's gay. And he is weird, for sure.
Why do you think he's weird?
Because we're talking about Jon. Like, I think it's pretty obvious.
He wrote.
There's been some stuff that he's done over the years that isn't normal behavior.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but he did write this on I think your Instagram. This dude literally has my.
He's a big old gay boy. MMA Guru, spot on. MMA Guru has some weird takes recently. Haven't really been liking his content as of late. MMA Joey, too, is kind of falling off. Tracy's still doing his thing kind of with a stupid hat, but yeah. I did like the Jon Jones gay take. He convinced me with that one.
My large blank in his mouth every week talking about you. I'm flattered. I absolutely guarantee he will not win more world championships than me. That's truly all that matters at the end of the day. There's been many champions. No one like me. I sleep good at night. You saw this?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I don't want to win as many championships as him. I just want to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. That's all.
You don't want to break his record?
Don't care. I want to make as much money as I can in the shortest amount of time possible, and then bounce and do something else.
Fucking bounce. Tommy's been talking about this. Don't love this, Tommy. That's why UFC, man, it's a small window for these guys. I know heavyweight, it's like, they can last till 40, 42, but not always. Look at Cain Velasquez. Brock Lesnar was a 2-year window. Shane Carwin, he didn't last 10 years. Stefan Struve, he's out. Has a win over Stipe. Where the fuck's he at? Done. UFC's missing their window, sucking off Stipe's balls. Jon Jones, oh man, huge draw. Guys fought fucking once. Come on.
I want to get out of this sport healthy. So once I've done what I want to do, I'll be done. I've got no interest in being the best heavyweight ever and fighting into my 40s. No interest at all in it.
Do you have a date or an age? Some say 35, 40, 38.
I don't know. I think you got to say how it's going and how you feel. Right now, I feel amazing. I feel on top of the world. I feel like the best heavyweight walking around on planet Earth, and that I'm head and shoulders skill elite. Do you know?
We had Francis at the top of the show.
I feel.
All right, this is where he talks about Francis Ngannou and Ferreira, El Problemo, as Don Davis would say. Oh, El Problemo. El Problemo versus the Predator. Oh, shut up, dude. Don Davis, you're a fucking scrub. Say you got respect for Kale Harrison, then bash her behind her back. You're a fucking scrub, dude. I already exposed you 2 times. You want a part 3, you little bitch? You little fucking bald tick of a thing? And the Bengals are sucking ass. This is where he talks about Ngannou, Hene Ferreira. And he speaks the truth here. This is what I was thinking, too. I've seen that guy, Hene Ferreira, or however the fuck you say his name, El Problemo. You know, he's had a couple fights in PFL where he looked fucking terrible on the ground. He got taken down. He looked like a fish out of water. Yeah, he's a big, strong dude. Big, strong dude. If he punches you in the face, he's going to KO you. Ryan Bader, you dumbass. Ryan Bader's like 6'1", by the way. Yeah, he's going to KO you. What do you think's going to happen? No shit. That's why these guys are trained to tactically take these guys down and destroy them and beat them in areas where they're weak. They're not normal people. You know, NFL players are huge. Does that mean that any of them could beat up Francis Ngannou? No, because it's not a strength, physique, size competition. If you're a big dude, you go for the wrestling. If you're a big dude, you go for the sweeps. If you're a big dude, you go for the clinch. If you're a big dude, you go for the ground and pound. You go for the arm bar. You go for the rear naked choke. Demetrius Johnson was just grappling with some big-ass motherfucker online. Beat his ass. Gordon Ryan with that huge dude. This isn't rocket science. These guys aren't just big dudes. That's not the baddest man on the planet. Who's the biggest dude? That's not how it works. Hene Ferreira looked like shit in a couple of his fights. And he's coming off a win against 40-year-old Ryan Bader, who's in the wrong weight class. Give me a fucking break. Tom Aspinall would destroy Hene Ferreira. Destroy him. And probably destroy Francis Ngannou, too, while we're talking about that. Yeah, haters fucking cry.
I feel on top of the world. I feel like the best heavyweight walking around on planet Earth, and that I'm head and shoulders skill-wise above anybody else in the division. Is how I honestly feel right now. So right now I have no thoughts about stopping, but I don't know how I'm going to feel in the future. You can't say.
We had Francis at the top of the show, and I asked him, who's the best heavyweight in MMA right now? Probably not to your surprise, he said myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'd ask you the same question. Well, first of all, Francis doesn't fight MMA anymore, even though, you know, I know he has a fight coming up. But he doesn't fight MMA anymore. He lost 2 boxing fights, got viciously, brutally KO'd in the last one. Oh, I didn't even feel the punch. I didn't even feel it. Well, we saw it, dude. You got stiffened up like a piece of fucking plywood. His last MMA win is against Cyril Gane via wrestling. And if Cyril Gane doesn't go for the leg lock in the 5th round, he loses that. So he's arguably 0-3 in his last 3. His last win was against 39-year-old Stipe Miocic at the Apex. Stipe hasn't fought since. I mean, come on now. What are we talking about? Give me a fucking break. Tom Aspinall's the baddest man on the planet, bar none. No fucking debate. I don't want to hear anybody fucking argue me. Not a soul.
I'd imagine you think yourself.
Yeah, but I have a lot of respect for Francis. I have a lot of respect for him, and I really appreciate his story. I really appreciate what he's done in the sport. But it's hard to debate right now. Like, the guy he's fighting, he's not elite. Do you know what I mean? And the guys he'll be fighting in the future aren't elite. And it's as simple as that. Like, these aren't the best guys in the world. Like, the guy he's fighting fought a friend of mine and a training partner of mine, Ante Delia, last year, and Ante just destroyed him within a minute or two. Took him down.
Anton Deliha is what he's talking about, who just got smoked in his last PFL fight, got obliterated. Destroyed Hene Ferreira. Destroyed him. I think that's the fight I was referencing when I said that I saw him on the ground looking like a piece of shite. Looking like a fucking piece of shite, yeah, the fucking little boomer thing. The big fucking tree, you push that motherfucker over. Don't know what to do with like a turtle on his back. Shout out Money Morgano. He's like a fucking turtle in a tree. You look up, you say, how the fuck you get there? Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. Tom Aspinall's world, bitches.
Ground and pounded him and stopped him within the first minute, and now this guy's fighting Francis Ngannou. So the guy isn't elite, his opponent. Yeah, he's big. Yeah, he's powerful. Yeah, he could knock you out, but he's not an elite heavyweight. I'm not disrespecting him, but that's just the honest
I get it.
opinion.
Yeah.
The elite guys are not in PFL. The elite guys are in the UFC. So,
Don Davis would have a fucking conniption over that one time. Oh, don't say that to old Donnie. Who's the UFC guy now? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Isn't that what Don Davis said? Check out one of my later videos. UFC doesn't have anybody for him. You know, Tom Aspinall doesn't exist. Volkov doesn't exist. Pavlovich definitely doesn't exist. Cyril Gahn. We got El Problemo. Guy who got smoked by Anton DeLiha. Got smoked. And was barely favored against 41-year-old at different weight class Ryan Bader, who fucking blows. Come on, what are we doing here? This is blah, 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 blah. Shut up, Don Davis. Shut up. You couldn't even sniff Tom Aspinall's jockstrap. You couldn't even sniff it, my boy.
like I said, I've got a lot of respect for Francis and his story and what he's done in the sport and what he did in boxing even. But it's difficult to say that he's the best heavyweight in the world when he isn't fighting elite guys right now.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand. He's not a top 10 guy. It's as simple as that right now.
The guy's nowhere near top 10, mate, who he's fighting. Yeah, he's a big dude, big athletic guy, but he's not a top 10 guy. Yeah, you're right.
What does your gut tell you as you gear up? You're going to do a full training camp, yeah?
All right, yo, that's it for me. Voices a little shot from the Packers game. Go Jordan Love up in this hoe. Top three. So I just wanted to hop on here, break out the new microphone. This puppy's fucking badass. That's for you guys. Here to entertain y'all. Tom Aspinall's the truth. Top 1, top 2, and he ain't 2, motherfucker. Jon Jones, fuck off. Go fuck a guy. Stipe, you're irrelevant. Ferreira, El Problemo, Ryan Bader. Ho, ho, ho. And Ngannou, you're arguably 0-3 in your last 3 fights. I got sympathy for you. You're going through tough times. I honestly had you beating Tyson Fury. I thought Gahn beat you, but I had you winning against Tyson Fury, so I'll give that to you. But you got your shit rocked by Anthony Joshua. Got absolutely obliterated, destroyed. So we never seen Tom Aspinall like that, and yeah, the man's the truth, and he's coming for it all. He's coming for everything. He wants to get out of the sport soon. He wants to keep his health. Make it happen, Dana. Make it fucking happen. I don't know how old he is off the top of my head. Maybe 32, 33. We got 2 or 3 more years of prime time. Make it happen, Baldy. Make it happen. Octagon Jordan, I'm out. Fuck yeah.